So, as you can see by the title, we are talking about the start of today's retrograde. Yes, it started December 8th and it's going to last until January 18th of 2024. So, we are going to start the year with the retrograde, okay? I am one of those. I might not always come off as golden retriever, but that's because I save that golden retriever energy for myself. That's my, that's me. That's my energy. Four of Pentacles energy. That's like I'm saving all that energy to encourage myself every day, because every day I'm not, ready to do or conquer, a retrograde or that type of mindset, okay? If you don't know what a retrograde is pretty much an increase in miscommunications. It's an increase in pretty much difficulty on whatever you're going through, okay? It's pretty much like a mind curve, okay? It's like a mind F, the F word. You know what I'm saying? So, oh, my being, oh, sorry, y'all. Let me check my audio real quick, and then we're gonna get to it. I don't know why it doesn't used to say that I'm alive, and now it doesn't say it anymore. So let me send me a link. All right. So while I'm receiving that link, we are gonna go ahead and go in with the pile selection real quick. I hope everything is going well with everybody too. I hope my audio is great, because I've been dropping this phone a lot. Okay. Come on, Pooh. I'm not hearing nothing. I'm not hearing nothing. Okay, that was crisp. Okay. Very crisp. Okay. Because the last video I did, it had me guessing. I guess I was talking a little low. But, Spirit, can we get the pile selection for today, Lord, please? I'll allow you to number my piles. Not too much. Just enough. Oh, shucks. Okay, that definitely wanted to come out. This stood out. So, that has to come out. Okay, we're gonna take this. Okay, we're gonna take these two. These actually have already came up in the shorts. If you have, oh, also, y'all, I wanted to thank you guys for 300 subscribers. Yay! So yeah, thank you guys for making that happen for me. So yeah, I am trying to post more content for you guys, so you guys have more to watch. Y'all, I have so many videos, y'all cannot say I don't have enough. So that being said, let's get into the reading. Thank you guys again for subscribing, and I hope I say something that makes you guys want to go get closer to your true destiny, get closer to the higher power at all times, and be at your highest frequency while we're here in this life, okay? So let's get into the pile selection. Y'all see we have 10. I'm talking about 10. We have I, Coin, the Poppets, and the Cauldron, okay? What do you need to know about this retrograde? Like I said, pile 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to see you guys in your separate piles. Okay, at the, hold on, thumbnail, right? So, pile number 1. I haven't used this deck in a long time. Put some good energy into it. 444, good stability. Spirit just told me good spiritual stability. Yes. Knocking out them negative energies. Ooh, pile number 1. That's it with this eye. It reminds you of an evil eye. And I feel like the evil eye can be good and bad. A lot of times I find my evil eye looking at me, and what happens is it's like whatever you send out to people, it still gets returned, you know, regardless. You know what I'm saying? That energy is put out there. And I feel like that's something that you may be struggling with, or something that you should know about this Mercury retrograde. Maybe you're not gonna be this. Maybe this may be not your winning season. I'm not gonna just say that, but for a lot of people, this may not just automatically be a winning season coming into, you know, the year. Okay, we have the Emperor here. Taking control with the Queen of Swords here. A perfect couple. Somebody who is strong. It's giving me like this mental stability. Okay, 6 of Wands is coming out. What do you need to know about this retrograde? It's something about this light that's gonna be shined. Like you're gonna be seen for being, I guess, powerful, or like seen for who you are in this retrograde. And it's gonna be like a double-sided sword. I ain't gonna say a double-sided sword. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but it's like it's gonna be like this, like, I don't know. It's just it's like you have to really watch it, because it's gonna, like, it could hurt. Like it could something could mess up. It's like your ego could get in the way. Like if you don't watch out, like your ego could get in the way of what's trying to happen. We have the King of Pentacles here. Somebody is trying to, I feel like this retrograde, you need to watch out for people who are trying to plot against you because of what you have. For some of you guys, I don't know why I'm getting compelled to say this, but for some of you guys, you may be looking at a partner come time for this retrograde, and it's like people are going to be trying to like tear this relationship down. I don't know whether this is a new relationship or an old relationship. We're not focused on relationship. We're focused on self. We're focused on us here, because the retrograde is going to impact your partner differently. We're focused on how it's going to impact us positively, not a relationship. A relationship, I feel like in order for a relationship to work, you have to be two completely whole people in order for it to work like it's supposed to work. Two halves don't make a pair, and you need a pair to make a couple. You know what I'm saying? And then we have here the Wheel of Fortune. It's giving me an upright. And then we have another queen, the Queen of Wands. I definitely feel like this retrograde, you need to be watching how, like, are you it's like, are you in this retrograde moving with all light, all goodness? You want, even if you don't win, you still want the peace to be there. It's giving that. It's giving what kind of leader are you? What kind of person are you going to be in this new year, within this retrograde? Are you going to be a person that's having a bad day and you're going to cause everybody else to have a bad day? Or are you going to be the person that nobody ever knows that you have a bad day because you display it with such grace? I feel like it's going to be the latter, because had it not be, you wouldn't have people eyeballing what you got going on. I feel like I need to get my guidebook, because in my mind, I'm like, have I ever seen this card before? And I'm thinking not. So I don't know if this is the Justice or the Hierophant. I'm definitely thinking it's not the Hierophant. I'm gonna go get my guidebook, you guys. Give me a second. I don't like guessing. Y'all, this is crazy because I could have sworn I just seen that guidebook yesterday and it's not where I thought it was. Like, what in the world? Like, I am outdone at this point because I just know I had that deck yesterday. Let me see. Maybe it's in the book. No. Nope. Now I gotta timestamp this out. Like, what in the world? What in the world is going on? What in the world is going on? Now I kind of don't want to move on with that deck. You guys, I don't know. Because I do not low-key want to go forward without me having this guidebook. But it's crazy because where in the world I checked the last two places that I saw it. So now I have to use my intuition. But I wanted to give clear guidance. So, y'all, I'm sorry. I'm going to munch over here while I connect to my intuition because this is crazy. Because I feel like I just went on a wild goose chase. And I feel like that's that Mercury retrograde. Some of you guys are going to have to do what you can. It might not be how you want to do it, but you need to just do what you can with it. You know what I'm saying? This could very well be I don't know who sits on the throne. This could be justice, and this could be the emperor here. And I spoke it up. The justice coming out as emperor kind of gives me like this Mercury retrograde. You're gonna think it's one. Like you're gonna be going through something. Not even gonna sugarcoat it. Not gonna play with it. But it's really gonna test your endurance. This is nothing that you should really worry about unless you struggle with making the right decision when you know you want to do something else. I feel like if you're at that place where you're like, I know this is the right decision, but I don't want to make it. It's like, do you think that the pros of the situation of you making the right decision outweighs the pros of the bad situation, or no? Are you willing to go through the karma that is going to come from you making the wrong decision? Yes or no? We have the Four of Cups. You guys need to just be open, but not open to other people or external. Open to yourself, allowing God to fill your cup up, or allowing God to bring you that Seven of Cups energy. Because when you come from a Four of Cups, you have to think about what's next. Immediately being to yourself, thinking about everything that didn't go right. And then I'm introducing you to a what? After the Five, we go to a Six of Cups. Somebody trying to offer you something from the past. Are you taking it or are you not going to take it? If you don't take it, boom, what are you going to be offered? 6 of Cups. I mean, excuse me, 7 of Cups. More. Sometimes people don't understand. When you surrender to the universe surrenders to you. That was on my spirit for a long time at some point. And the whole time I'm thinking, how the hell do you surrender to something and you don't even know what the fuck you did to it? You didn't even ask to be here. Boom. Situation happened and you're like, F it. And then something else happened miraculous and you're like, whoa. That's it. We're going to get some advice cards, at least 3, for this retrograde. 10 of Coins. Some of y'all, in this retrograde, you have a lot at stake here. You have your reputation. You have your reputation at stake. You have your family at stake. I just heard you have your family at stake. When I pulled this 10 of Pentacles out. Some of you guys are going to have to walk away emotionally from a situation in order for you to fully receive what God got for you. And continuously work hard on what God gave you. With the 5 of Pentacles, putting people out in the cold where they deserve to be at, honey poo. Everybody don't deserve to see you win. And that, well, I ain't gonna say they don't deserve to see you win because that's the part of the enemies being your footstool part. You know what I'm saying? But everybody don't deserve to know how explicitly you win or how explicitly you live. Some people look like, it's like the details get lost in the sauce, and that's what needs to happen. Ooh, I almost dropped my cup. Some of y'all gonna almost, some of y'all are really gonna be like almost losing it when it comes to relationships. Y'all gonna be like, if this relationship stop, if this relationship fall, I'm gonna lose my mind. But at the end of the day, if I would have dropped that sauce cup, what would I really realistically have done is be like, ugh. Well, then I start to clean it up. You know, if you do lose a relationship, or spirit is like prompting you or telling you to lose a certain relationship this year, going into next year, or to just leave a relationship or a dynamic period, I think the best thing to do is just let it go. Because when you give God friction, or you give life, universe, however you view it, friction, that let me tell you, you end up going through it longer than what you think. And when you look back on it, you're like, I should have made that decision that I was supposed to have made. And what I was thinking as I was chewing my food, sometimes your karma don't come as a person. Sometimes your karma don't even come from you going through hard circumstances. Sometimes your karma go from your guilt. The guilt that you betrayed your intuition. And it messes up your intuition because you're gonna always, you know, you gotta get back in alignment. But Spirit said same thing goes though. You have to pick your hell. You gotta pick which one. You gotta pick which hell you want. Both of them are hot. You want the least hot or the highest? You feel me? You don't like. Let me think. You don't like your baby daddy family, and you damn sure don't like your husband's family. But which one you gonna act like you like, and which one you gonna actually try to prepare a meal for? Which one you really actually care to show up to the event for? You don't like your first job because it's too messy. But you definitely don't like your second job because it's peaceful, it's quiet, but they don't pay as much as your first job. It's like pile number one, this retrograde, you really have to pick which hell. I can't stress this more. If you're gonna go choose a problem or a situation, choose the one that is less burdensome. And that's a wrap. That's a wrap for pile number one. If y'all want to click out, y'all can. Please like, please share, please subscribe, y'all. I really enjoy this energy because truly, if you were attracted to another pile, I feel like it wouldn't even hurt to view different piles because we do not know for sure what your exact energy gonna be throughout this retrograde. This may be different phases of the same retrograde. Everybody just going in and out. Y'all, this the good cranberry. I tell my daughter that I'm drinking kids' blood. She laughs so much. But y'all, peep this. My daughter still drink it. Ain't that something? But y'all, please like, please share, and subscribe. I'm going to see y'all later. I'm doing all this extra side chatting. Lord, please disperse of pile number one's energy. And please help me bring in pile number two's energy. Let me disperse of pile number one's energy. And bring in pile number two's energy. Just off of that little thing, what just happened, I feel like pile number two, you guys are gonna go through a tower moment. This retrograde. Am I projecting out? So let me pull in clear. Am I in? Okay, I'm in. Okay. Alright, let's go. Pile number one. What am I getting? What do you need to know for this retrograde? It's something about change. Especially with 5 and the coin. Something about literal change. What do you need to know for this retrograde? What do you need to know for this retrograde? I'm just really trying to see, because I haven't used this deck in a long time, and I'm like just shocked at what's coming out, because this is giving me either temperance. It's temperance. We're just gonna get all the cards out on what you need to know about this retrograde, because from these first 3 cards, I'm getting a lot. Oh Jesus, I'm getting a lot. I feel like this retrograde is going to show a lot of messiness within the people that you associate yourself with. And it's going to cause you to really be a mediator when it comes to them. Okay. We getting these 9 of cups here. Some of y'all just need to tend, like, this retrograde, you need to really be working. You don't need to be focused on anything else, because it's like somebody's trying to offer you a flawed love. Somebody's trying to offer you something that they can't truly give. And I feel like this is the high priestess. You know this in a way, but at the same time, I feel like this person is somebody that you find attractive, so you want to go towards them. And I feel like this retrograde is going to make it very hard for you to go towards this person. I'm a person that if it's meant to be, it will happen. So if this person's not meant for you in this timeline, this person may be meant for you in another timeline. So yeah, with the Nine of Cups, I mean, excuse me, the Nine of, you got two nines here. The Nine of Pentacles. Some of you guys are gonna find stability, or find it's like y'all gonna find a similar love interest within a friendship type connection. Yeah, it's like this, you're gonna find love within a friendship that's gonna start a fire within you. It's gonna be a different type of connection. I feel like you should be focused on how you give during this Mercury retrograde. I feel like that's gonna have a significant impact on how, you know, things pan out for the rest of this year. We have this Nine of Wands in reverse, and I feel like you guys know what direction you want to head in. And I feel like one thing you need to understand is you're gonna go, like, your path is something that you're, it's like, this is not a piggyback situation. This is not like a tag along type situation. This is like a, it's about you type situation. Yeah, it's like you need to learn how to take some type of power back. You need to take your power back this retrograde. Something about, like, not allowing circumstances or people to manipulate you, to, like, with this coin, to sell you out, or allowing people to, like, giving people the information, or giving people the energy, or giving people the permission to sell you out or something. I feel like it's also like not giving people, like, the time of day that don't deserve it. You know, like, being very conservative about your energy. I feel like coin, your money and your energy is almost like the same type of energy. We have the Chariot. So yeah, if you need to move away from people during this retrograde, I feel like this is the time to, like, not be hesitant to do it. Like, don't, like, I never understand, like, it's just like, I guess I do understand being around people because you think you need them, or you don't want it to be any animosity, or you got to go around the same people and you don't want to feel like you're being talked about, all that extra. But it's like, would you rather be a hard ass or somebody who gets pushed around? It's like you have to figure out where things lie. This Mercury retrograde, it's a bully. Mercury retrogrades are always a bully, but you have to learn how to manipulate the bully. You have to learn how to maneuver the bully. If you're able to learn how to maneuver the bully when it comes up again, you're going to be able to use old tactics as well as make new tactics. And it's like you're going to be able to have more winning seasons. A lot of people fall off around Mercury retrograde, or they feel some type of way about Mercury retrograde, or they start blaming Mercury retrograde because they feel like it's the cause to them not winning, when it's really about your mind. Okay, my Mercury's in Gemini, so I'm not gonna say I like Mercury retrogrades, but I don't feel like I don't feel like it's just like there's something that's stopping me from being my best self. I feel like my habits, if anything, stops me from being my best self, and that's about level of awareness. I feel like Mercury retrogrades, people like to live in a delusion, feel like life is right all the time, and then Mercury retrograde comes in and it's like, are you sure about that? Like, no, really, are you sure about that? And then you're gonna either stand up and you're gonna defeat Mercury retrograde, and you're gonna reap the benefits that it has to give, because Mercury retrograde actually does have benefits, and boom, you're here. Or you're gonna say, oh my god, I can't believe this, and you go into depression, and you wake up in another season and you're like, I'm still not winning. Okay, excuse me. So boom, judgment. Yeah, this, you, like, it's time for you to reevaluate your habits and the things that are not serving you this retrograde, and not, like, turn a blind or eye or a deaf ear to what's being said. regardless if it's from me or anybody else. I feel like a crackhead could give out the best word at the very least, because I feel like if you use your five senses like you're supposed to, you're able to convey what God is trying to say. But that's just me. Let's get into the last bit of advice here for our pile number 2s for what they need to know for this retrograde. 3 of Wands, some of you guys are really going to come out victorious. This is the talk that you needed to have. This is something that you appreciate. I appreciate you. Get that like button. Hit it real hard. May even leave a comment if you're really moved to, because we are going to conquer this retrograde. We're not going to allow our temptations, not going to allow, negative thinking to really just shake us. Then we have the 2 of Cups. If this is dealing in a relationship, which I highly think it is, if this person isn't serving you or making you feel great, or you feel like it's always something with this person, or you feel like you always have to talk about this person in a negative light, why be with this person? Go with somebody who is more peaceful and more what you want. 2 of Wands, plan that shit out, okay, and make life what you want it to be, and don't just roll over like a dog and just go with what life is commanding at you. I feel like it's nothing wrong with it, but it's nothing challenging about it neither. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, figure out what energy are you in. Are you in this lowly page energy? I don't know what's out there, but I just know I have something to offer and I'm willing to take, what I'm okay with. Instead of saying I know what I want and I know what I'm not going to have. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between a queen and a page. And then we have 10 of Wands, understanding what burdens you're willing to bear. I don't know if it was this pile that I was talking to. If you were attracted to any other pile number 2, I will go there as well. But like I was saying there, don't just accept everything. Sometimes you need to say no, because then you're going to get what you really want, because you denied what you could have, you could have took. It's just like, I don't know. It's just like when you know something's off, it's off. And I feel like when you are able to just take a step back and say, this is not completely what I want, and be honest with yourself, that's when you're able to see honest results when it comes to your growth as a person. Accepting the job that came fast versus you waiting on that job that you really wanted, or waiting on that job that takes just a little bit longer because they know they're worth the wait. You know what I'm saying? It's about that mentality. Hope you guys enjoyed that reading. Please like, please share, please subscribe, and I'm going to see you guys later. Pile number 3 with the puppet, or it's giving puppet, but it says poppet, so Poppet's giving voodoo. Poppet's giving me Poppet's giving me controlled, with the ED, not control, not controlling, controlled, tame. It's giving me no pushback. Okay, what does pile number 3 need to know for this retrograde? What does pile number 3 need to know for this retrograde? What does pile 3 need to know for this retrograde here? What does pile 3 need to know about this retrograde? What does pile 3 need to know about this retrograde? I don't know why I shuffled it like that, but Spirit told me to keep going. So we're just gonna, okay. Ooh, get into it. I can't get it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. The pins, and they're next to each other. The Spirit is already speaking here. Okay. Oh Lord, I believe we have found our true temperance card. Or is this star energy? I feel like we have found our true temperance card with this piece here. I'm up here just calling out what I think the cards are, but I'm reading it off of It's just giving me a certain type of vibe here. It's also giving me star energy. But then it could, no, this is Mother of Cups. It has to be Queen of Cups. Ooh, the King of Wands next to the Queen of Cups. Come on now. Look how this is happening. Okay, so what you need to know about this retrograde? What's the back of the deck? Oh! It's the truth. Okay, so I don't want to get too excited, but what you need to know about this retrograde is even though you and your partner are in separation for this retrograde, after this retrograde, y'all are going to be tighter than ever. You're their wish fulfillment. You are there. Like, y'all are each other's wish fulfillment. You guys were meant to be here. But it's like you have a mystery to uncover, and they're on a mission right now to figure some truth out that's internal. And that's very straight to the point. I know some people were like hesitant to what this had to say, but I feel like if your partner is in a manipulative energy, or it seems like they're manipulating you because they're not giving you as much time, or this and that, or this and that, I feel like it's because they're understanding that they don't, first off, they don't have to explain anything to you. Not trying to be rude, but I feel like then too, I feel like you guys could like just, you guys are wanting to be in their life a little bit too much when you should really be focused on your own life and what secret that is about to happen, that's about to stir your whole life and transform you into this beautiful Queen of Cups. Speaking of Queen of Cups, and I'm just chugging down. With this King of Wands, it's like this person, whoever you're thinking about, is gonna grow. Whatever mission that they're going on is gonna be long. It's gonna be vigorous. It's gonna take them through a lot of situations. And you could be also like still going through a situation and still be going through. You could be going through a situation now, and it's gonna happen over until about. Ooh, so a time projection? Hold up. Yeah, it's some type of death. It's an ego death that's gonna happen, a transformation, a tower moment that's gonna happen. And it's gonna happen over weeks. So if you think about it, like January is not that far away from us. Like the new year is not that far away. So it's giving me a vibe like it's gonna be a quick, something is gonna happen or fizzle out, or something is going to just like erupt, and it's gonna like prompt this change between, it's gonna happen in your life, it's gonna happen in their life. If you're like overly focused on like the manipulating energy, understand that's an outside evil force manipulating you, and that's like an intrusive thought, and you need to let that go and focus on like the bigger picture, the bigger, better, badder picture, which is always you. You know what I'm saying? Or like the bigger, better, handsome picture, which is always you. Because it's like a level of patience that's needed. You're getting I have a lot of major arcana here. Not only that, it's like it's a transformative energy that's happening. When I said, like, when I thought about like, oh my god, this looks like a divine masculine, divine feminine transformation, spirit confirmed that with the Ace of Swords. Okay, and that's, I don't ever discredit those type of confirmations, because that's exactly what it is. It's like this, it's just a newness here. And this for, but y'all could be in not contact, like blah, blah, I can't even say it. Y'all could be in no contact. Y'all haven't talked to each other. Things are up in the air, and it's about to be down. Trust that. Like, this person has a lot of passion towards you. This person has a lot of fiery energy towards you. And not to make your retrograde around a relationship, but I feel like you have a lot of things under control in your life, pile number 3. And I feel like the one thing you don't have in control is love, or your love life. And I feel like this retrograde is going to help you see a little bit past that, and why it's important to go into a relationship being whole and not being half. Like, it don't matter whether it's you or your partner. Like, if you guys are not like completely whole, healed, and like, on one page, it's not gonna work out. And I just think that this retrograde is going to like really, you know be a good energy for you guys. So I hope you guys like that reading. Please like, please share, please subscribe. I hope it was informative. Okay, ain't nobody really just tuning in today. That's my bad. I was supposed to have filmed this reading because it had a time limit on it, but I didn't. So That's my bad. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. So we have here pile number 4. Oh, excuse me. Oh, starting on almost 40 minutes with pile number 4. Wow. With the cauldron. What is this? What is this Mercury retrograde? Like, what do you need to know about this Mercury retrograde? Sorry, y'all. I'm messing it up. Messing it up. I'm gonna light some sage too, if y'all don't mind. Oh Lord, I heard y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me act a fool. Y'all, when I used to be like, I ain't gonna care, like how I am now, people would never even think that I used to be a trouble child. Like how, like y'all just don't know the Lord can change anybody. Do you hear me? Anybody. Because I, like I said, was a trouble child, and I used to play this song. Y'all gonna make me act a fool, and I used to say this so foul. Like I swear on everything. It's like like I used to say that, like how people say when Kodak Black came out with Gremlin. Like, yeah, we can be superstar. I act shit because I'm a gremlin. Yeah, like, that's how I said fool, because I'm a gremlin. Like, I'm not even capping. Like, I don't know what I was on back in the day, but I'm glad it let me go, because he was going to be some trouble. If I was on the wrong side, baby, the Lord was going to have to take me out. I was going to be on a t-shirt, because ain't no way. Menace. Okay, let me move this over here, y'all. It look like a 5-star, and it's not. We just lighting this stage. What does pile? Okay. Okay. We starting off with the 8 of Cups. All right. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Oh, and we have the Devil here. Okay. All right. Let's see. Pile number pile number 4. What you got going on, boo? What's up? Let me know in the chat. Queen of Cups. I mean, Pentacles. What? With the Fool card in reverse? What do you need to know? Oh, Lord. I just got a little mental glimpse. It's crazy how clairsentience work. It's like you feel it and you know it, but it's like, how do you feel it? How do you know it and you haven't even heard or seen a word? It's crazy. We're gonna take these two because it kind of caused it. Ooh, Lord, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What do they need to know for this retrograde? Ooh, okay. Okay. Oof, okay. Wow. Ooh, let's get. Okay, so just let me. Okay, I'm gonna walk y'all through it. So we're not gonna be, because I'm sitting up here making a lot of sounds and I'm not saying too much of nothing. So we're gonna get into it. So what I see, what you need to know about this retrograde is, I feel like somebody that you're done with is feeling like they're not done with you. You have both of them in a not so upright version, and these two in an upright version. I feel like this person, I don't know if this person wants to, I feel like this person wants to bring you down a notch on who you are, like maturity wise. This person may be a mature man acting as if they are a little boy. I feel like this person knows that you know that you're able to walk away. But I also feel like this person feels as if they're powerful as well. So I feel like they're manifesting, or they're figuring out a way to manifest you back and to manifest love. And I feel like they're thinking with they what this is stick. They're thinking with their stick. So we're just gonna put that over them because that's their energy. I feel like they're competing against you. If this is a partner, they're competing against you because I think they think that they are in a way more suave, or they feel like they're more equipped with what you have. Like, it's like they think that they can run. Sorry, this is Sage. I feel like they can live your life better than you, or they can do a lot better in your shoes than what you can. The Lovers, I feel like they want to tie you down because they know you want love. I feel like this Mercury retrograde is going to really show you how hungry people are for your spot, and how people are hungry for what you have to offer. I feel like this Mercury retrograde is really, it's about you, but it's about people who want you. It's about how you allow people to affect you. We have the Seven of Cups. People don't want your option. People don't want you to have options. People want you to be alone. People want to see you as a hothead. People want to see you tied up in toxic situations. I just want to say that too. Like, people definitely want to see you tied up with toxic people. The toxic people want to be tied up with you because they don't want you to feel like you're better than them. They don't want you to see, they don't want you to really just succeed. But we're going to go and get some clarity. We're going to get some advice here. What's the advice for this pile here today? What is the advice for our pile number 4 people? What is the advice for our pile number 4 people? What is the advice for our pile number 4 people? I feel like you need to start thinking with your head more. I feel like this person is going to go through a very tough karma for trying to bully you in a way, because I feel like this person did not have good intentions for you. I'm gonna just be real. I feel like this person really tried to, they tried it. Yeah, they wanted to take your throne, and they wanted to be a cold ruler. They wanted to dominate you. It's like not even dominating. That, yes, dominating, but what is that word? They wanted to abuse you emotionally and physically, to make it as if to make it to where you're in this energy, like you're insecure, you're not confident, you don't know if you're a good person, you don't know. It's like they wanted you to question who you are. They wanted you to question your source. So I feel like pile number 4, during this retrograde, you need to focus on who you are and not who you are connected to somebody. Like people real life get that misconstrued. Like, they think that they are who their partner is, and that's not the case. You guys are who you are together, and not like who you guys, like, y'all are not no real union. Like, what makes you guys special is who you guys are individually, and the fact that y'all were able to come together so gracefully and make that union work. You know what I'm saying? Probably most of the fucking fun family dynamics, people have, like, you go to your friend's house and stuff, and you're like, oh my gosh, your parents are so fun, they're so this or they're so that, and they're like, y'all, they fight too, or like, y'all, they were divorced 2 or 3 times. It's like those type of relationships are built over time, and through lots of arguments, lots of disagreements, lots of agreements, lots of love, lots of fun and laughter. It's like life is never like a movie thinks it is. And I feel like we got it twisted somewhere in life, thinking that everything is supposed to look perfect or be like a movie, right down to having the perfect playlist when you're in your car. So like, I feel like perfect doesn't exist, but it's like a mindset. What you think is perfect is what you think is perfect. So if it feels right, it's perfect. You know what I'm saying? If it feels like a feeling that you could live in forever, then that's perfect. But like, as far as trying to make a dynamic work that's not obviously, able to work, I feel like that's kind of delusional, and you're delaying your fortune. You're delaying your perfect moment. You know what I'm saying? Trying to force it, trying to strain it. So y'all, please like, please share, please subscribe, and I'm gonna see you guys later.